Welcome to the Finance Alliance Express, your go-to series for the best tips and strategies to help you excel in your finance career. In this episode, we want to talk about a very important topic, and that's burnout, which has become a common struggle for finance professionals facing intense demands at work. The pressure to meet targets, manage budgets, and make strategic decisions can be overwhelming, and it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day demands of the job and forget to take care of yourself. Unfortunately, this can lead to burnout, a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress. If any of this sounds familiar or resonates with you, then stay tuned as we talk about some practical ways to avoid burnout and to maintain a healthy work-life balance. But before we get into those tips, you need to be aware of the signs of burnout. These include feeling physically and emotionally exhausted, a lack of motivation and drive, increased irritability and finding it hard to maintain professional relationships, difficulty concentrating and making decisions, and you might even find some signs manifesting themselves as physical symptoms, such as headaches, fatigue, and even trouble sleeping. If you think you're headed toward burnout, here are some tips to help you get back to your old self. First, be intentional about self-care. We're not saying you need to book yourself in for a full-on spa treatment in Bali, but proactively taking care of your physical and mental health by getting enough sleep, eating well, and exercising regularly is so important. Self-care is critical for performing at your best amid non-stop demands. When we run on empty, our work suffers, sharpness fades, stress mounts, and health deteriorates. Practicing consistent self-care builds resilience and helps maintain a healthy mindset. This next tip might take some practice, but you've got to start setting work-life boundaries. Easier said than done, I know. But it's important to set clear boundaries between work and personal time and stick to them. This will help prevent work from invading your personal life and causing unnecessary stress. Our third tip to prevent burnout is to take short breaks throughout the day to help refresh your mind and boost your productivity. We've all been there, hours slip by unnoticed, and before you know it, it's almost the end of the workday and you haven't left your desk in hours. Giving your mind periodic breaks is crucial for high performance. Even brief pauses can have big benefits. You might even find that stepping away from the desk and those spreadsheets for a while alleviates tunnel vision and helps you to see solutions to problems you couldn't see before. So next time you start to feel overwhelmed at work, try stepping away for a break, grab a cup of coffee, or get some fresh air outside, whatever works for you. Another way to prevent burnout is to set reasonable goals. It's easy to keep pushing yourself harder and harder in a demanding finance role. But having unrealistic expectations for what you can achieve is a fast path to exhaustion. Instead, set manageable goals that stretch your abilities while allowing you to produce quality long-term work. Our next tip is to work smarter, not harder. Step back and evaluate if you're using your time and effort in the smartest way. Find ways to maximize your workload output without overexerting yourself. If you're keen to use artificial intelligence to help automate mundane tasks like data cleanup and analysis, then go for it. We have an entire playbook on ways you can leverage AI in finance, so it'll be linked in the description box below if you're interested. And the final tip we have for you today on how to prevent and overcome burnout is the most important one of all, especially if you're struggling with burnout right now, and that's simply to ask for help. Finance folks tend to be an independent bunch, and it can often be hard to ask for help. But know that you have a network of knowledgeable colleagues around you. Identify pain points and don't be shy about asking for others who have experience or bandwidth to assist you when you need it. It's important to have a support system in place, whether it be a therapist, counselor, your manager, or a trusted colleague. If you're struggling with burnout, seek someone who can offer guidance and support when you need it most. These are just a few ways to help you out, but remember, combating burnout is a continuous process, and it's important to make self-care and work-life balance a real priority. Keep checking in on your energy levels and don't wait until you're completely tapped out before seeking help. If you want to build a better support system and network with other finance professionals, consider joining our Finance Alliance Slack community, a supportive, informal, and inspirational space where finance leaders can gather and connect with like-minded people within the industry. Again, it will be linked in the description box below if you want to find out more. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for future episodes. And until next time, remember to take care.